Hi, I'm Stephen Jackson, the principal of Jackson Rowe. Jackson Rowe is a Sydney-based residential real estate agency. My father started in 1957 and I accidentally got involved in it in 1984. I've been here ever since. The properties we manage are in Sydney, but our clients could be really anywhere in the world. The UK, America, Canada, throughout Asia. That's typical of real estate agencies in Australia. We were one of the first in real estate to go into computing. We had a mini computer back in 1984 running our rent roll. Sometime after that, we installed a network of PCs. At that time, they weren't connected to the internet, so our only security risk was the theft of a PC itself. When we did establish an internet connection to the network, the IT support we were using realised that they were really out of their depth, so they put us in touch with the missing link. It feels like that would have been about 20 years ago when the missing link had just started. Well, quite simply, the overall goal in working with the missing link has, and always will be, to ensure nothing blows up. If it does, get it fixed and make sure it doesn't happen again. That's essential because our rent roll has to function. If our IT goes down, if someone breaches our security or are attacked by ransomware, we could be financially dead in the water in a very short space of time. We're real estate agents, we're not IT specialists, so our goal was to find a company that we had confidence in, one that understands the business risks and can provide the protection we need, without providing so much that it becomes unaffordable. I'd describe it as a strategic relationship as opposed to a commodity-based relationship. That's important to me because business depends on what they're doing. On a day-to-day basis, I talk to the technical team. They maintain the network, provide support to my staff and perform upgrades. But if there's something I don't understand or a particular challenge I need extra help with, I talk to my account manager. The great thing about account managers of the missing link is they're not entertainment directors. They've got all the IT experience, so they understand the terminology and can really be a useful resource and an advocate for you when it comes to working things out. The advice they give me is in a low-tech language that I can understand, so I come away knowing what I need to be doing. Having this opportunity really adds value to the relationship. One of the problems we face in our industry is the amount of IT we're using. We use Microsoft and about another 10 primary applications. They're all integrated in one overall working process, so if one vendor changes something, everything else can fall apart. While the vendors will only look at their product that they're responsible for, Missing Link's incredibly good at interfacing with them all. And because they know us so well after all these years, problems get resolved very quickly. That's a real blessing. In the 20 years I've been working with Missing Link, I've never had the same problems experienced by other real estate agents I know. A lot of them use smaller operations and they've had never-ending problems. I know of cases where they've had hundreds of thousands of dollars fraudulently transferred out of their bank accounts before their eyes and not being able to stop it. Some have had to carry too many staff to cover for the inadequacies of the programs they use. The Missing Link helps us avoid all those issues. It's all a bit like having an insurance company that stops claims rather than just pays out on them. Not because they refuse, but because they prevent the events happening in the first place. Yes, they do cost me a bit more than a one-man operation, but the right solution isn't the cheapest. It's the one with an organisation that's candid and that you can trust. The Missing Link provide us with the value we seek from an IT provider. On a personal level, I know my work life would be a lot more difficult without them.